Now for ethics. Ang magbe-base ako dito sa ethics ni Florentino Timbreza. Well, for him, ethics, at its core, it seeks to understand and determine how human actions can be judged as right or wrong. Since man has the capacity and gift of reason, we make ethical decisions and judgments. More often than that, it is based on our own experiences or principles of reason. It is better to be a dissatisfied human being than a satisfied pig. Such were the words of J.S. Mill, which talks about how better it is to stay rational rather than give in to our primal instincts and be content without taking part in decision making. Good or bad. The most persistent problem of humankind is determining the right or wrong. Here comes the importance of ethics to know the principles that could help in weighing out concepts to know if it's right or not. Hence, there are various ethical schools of thoughts formulated by man over the years. Purpose of ethics, known as moral philosophy, that which deals with the rightness and wrongness of human acts, which makes ethics solely for the purpose of justification of human actions. Well, now, for the ethical theories. Ethical theories have attempted to formulate and defend a system of fundamental ethical perceptions that determine which acts are good and which acts are evil. Ethical relativism, also known as moral relativism. This claims that there are no absolute or universal moral principles and that standards are relative to a particular culture or society. Well, now, hedonism, the ethical doctrine which claims that pleasure is a norm of morality. By pleasure, in this context, it meant that satisfaction by desire. Aesthetic pleasure in itself is characterized by the feeling of awe and disinterestedness. Stoicism. This considers apathy or indifference to pleasure as a moral norm. Its advocates are called Stoics. To attain lasting happiness, we have to minimize our desires and passions. So we have to live simply. And Epicureanism. This contends to have moderate of pleasure as a moral norm. Anything in excess is bad. There are three kinds of desire: natural and necessary, natural but not unnecessary, and unnatural and unnecessary. Now, now we're on in the utilitarianism part. Rightness and wrongness of action is determined by the goodness and badness of their consequences. Everyone's well-being must be considered, and one must be personally detached and disengaged to be a benevolent spectator, one who is worthy of laying judgment. And finally, situationism. Moral norms that depends upon a given situation, one must act in accordance to Christian love. And that is the end of my discussion in ethics. Thank you.